Honestly, I feel like this might really be the best hope that the garden has. I've been hiking around here a little bit. Deer season just opened a few days ago on federal land, which isn't too far back up there. So I haven't bumped into them yet, but not that I can shoot them all. But there are some really nice tracks around here. At this point, I would be real happy to run into a deer.
Because they're eating your garden?
That's correct.
Explain to me that the deer are eating your garden.
So the deer have been eating my garden. Okay, let's see. See here, there's a deer track. Right there, look at
What?
2 deer
Okay,
tracks.
hold on, let me get that. That's huge.
Yeah, right there. Stepped right in it. Probably not a big deer. That's a doe or a spike maybe.
Wow, was stepping in your...
Yeah, didn't take a bite or anything, just walked through because it was busy eating that instead. See where the deer ate the leaves. My Brussels sprouts. Got most of them. Cropped right down to nothing, that one.
Oh, man.
Look at that, yeah, all of them. Just about all of them. The biggest ones, there's a few left.
Oh, no, no Brussels sprouts this winter?
Well, there's a handful left if the deer don't get them. There's still time for them, but if the deer don't get them, there's a few left. Brussels sprouts are something that keep during the winter. The lettuce is all well and good, all the stuff's great, but in the winter, I still have those Brussels sprouts. Or I would. Yep, potatoes are definitely flourishing. Something is, at least. Swiss chard, actually a member of the beet family. I don't usually tell people that because they always go, ew, beets, and then they don't want to hear about the Swiss chard anymore, but it's really good. I kind of like spinach. I've had better luck with that than spinach, so that's kind of what I settled on for a spinach-like green. You can make salads.
And what do you got over here, kale?
That's the kale. Nobody's favorite, but it grows really good. It's real hardy in the cold. You just pick, it's not quite ready maybe, but you pick the lower leaves. Same with this, pick a couple leaves, put it with your lettuce.
As a resident of Los Angeles, I have to say that I like kale.
Well, good, I'm glad someone does.
Yeah, kale Caesar, come on. Did your secret inoculant work?
Well, there's no telling if the inoculant worked or not because the deer got him. No. No, I don't know. I've always used the inoculant, so there's no telling if it worked. I mean, it didn't. It worked. They came up. They're growing, so I guess it worked, but they might have done that anyway. The lettuce is the other thing that is doing good. I planted it pretty close together. Probably too close together. But anyway, it looks like I finally get to pick something. Yeah, I see the little teeny slugs have been getting it. That's another reason I have to pick some because I can't really get in there to find them. So. Beautiful. This is the butter crunch, I believe. But altogether, I'm pleased. I'm picking something. It's a very satisfying feeling. Good for putting on a sandwich. A venison sandwich would be real good. Beautiful.
It is. That would be probably $3.99 at the grocery store at least.
Yeah. Wouldn't know. Never bought it, but I do go without greens sometimes. I just don't bother to buy them either.
You mean to tell me that you've never purchased lettuce in a grocery store?
I have honestly probably never purchased lettuce in a grocery store. I don't remember ever purchasing lettuce in a grocery store. I might have bought Brussels sprouts once or twice, I'm embarrassed to say. Broccoli, perhaps. The deer are on my mind, I must admit.
Well, yeah, they're eating your groceries.
There's actually 2 bucks in particular that I'm getting familiar with their tracks at least, and I saw them when we went a couple months back when they were just still growing their horns, but they're pretty nice ones. I think it might be time to move on to phase 2 of the day here. It is deer season, and I can see how things are going here, and I like vegetables, but I think that it's pretty clear what my next plan of attack is going to be here. If I can't have vegetables, I'll be eating some deer meat.
You think Tonka is like guarding it or just waiting for somebody to quit paying attention and she's gonna sneak in and get her little bite?
Well, both. Yeah, both. Honest, both. I mean, she would guard it if anything else tried to get it.
Yeah. Backpack it up there?
Yeah, I guess so. Do the traditional kind of pack. There's 2 joints. Okay, normally we have this, we hang them by. Cut a hole here, there's a tendon. And if you cut through it, then you can't really use it. There's 2 joints. A lot of people use a saw for this, but there's 2 joints. If you hit the one that's further down, then you've got to figure out how to tie it. But if you hit the right one, it's up a little further, then it should all stay together. Yeah. Try not to get gravel on it.
That's our specialty.
Yeah, right. No kidding. And then we gotta skin these back. And then I'll cut it at the joint and put that through. Seems like I gotta always pass it that way, I guess. There it is. I do know that if I get it wrong, I know you gotta go from the inside. Because when I pack it, do it the other way, I always have to take it off because it stabs me. I have to remember this every year. Don't always do it. Well, now she's got something to play with, whatever. You can put it on your back. If it's a long pack, you put it on your back. If it's a shorter pack, I like to usually just put it on one shoulder. And then if I get to a log, I can throw it down and crawl under the log, sit down for a minute, pick it up. It's not a big deal to put it on and off.
She's just playing with.
Yeah, she got her leg. I mean, I didn't give it to her. She took it. I mean. All right, off we go. If it's a long pack, you put it on your back, but in the woods, usually this way you can sit it down, pick it up, do what you need to do. All right, about there, Tonka. Well, it's not heavy, but it ain't light.
I see you brought your bodyguard with you.
Yeah. Yeah, Eastern count, they would call that a 4-point, I suppose. We call it a fork or
Yeah.
2-point, I guess.
In Texas, we would call that illegal.
Well, right, but you guys can shoot does.
Yeah, dude, we have to
Somehow.
shoot does.
apparently.
They're
And
more,
that's okay.
they're more tender, dude. It's not wide enough. The county I hunted in had a 13-inch minimum.
Kind of like our moose regulations, a bunch of bull.
Like, it basically has to be outside the ears. But these deer are smaller, different species altogether.
A bit of fat on there. For this time of year, for this size deer, pretty good. They had a pretty good winter. At least 2 winters in a row. We really had it pretty easy, all of us, including the deer. Try to save the fat as much as I can. Not everybody likes it. I find that fat on these deer it's beautiful. White fat, that's as good as anything you're gonna find on a prime rib as far as I'm concerned. But if the fat's nice white fat like that, it's gonna be delicious. Look at that. Blob, look at that. We're gonna have to make a cut here, Tonk, with that pretty soon. Split this all the way up. I just do kind of a what I call short dressing till I get them home. I leave the liver attached so it doesn't fall out, and I leave the heart attached to the windpipe and the lungs. I open that front part up so it can cool down, but I leave it all attached. When I get home, I split it open, pull all that out. And that way I don't lose it. It really pisses me off when I get there and the stuff's not there anymore. If you don't have a bag or with a pack and you try to throw it inside and it falls out. Look at that fat, Tonka.
What? Is that the liver?
Ah, well, similar.
Ah,
Same color.
it's for your liver.
Yeah. Let's see, Tonka. We gotta split that, but we have to get the heart out before so I don't cut through the heart when I do it. Let's see. Oh, yeah. This is just a little strip of meat, but if you leave it intact, the deer looks really bigger. And I was taught when I was a kid, don't cut through that. It really doesn't mean a thing if you do or not. And I did cut through it, but like, if you want it to look bigger, you leave this flap so it looks really big. Tonka, take the bloody stick over there, maybe. It's not a race. I want to keep the fat. I could grab it and pull, but then half the fat might come off, and I don't really want that. I like to lay it in a freezer, maybe on something, and let it get close to freezing, but not really freeze for a day or so in this kind of weather. It chills it down, gives it a chance to age a little bit. Fortunately, Paul's got enough freezer space. I haven't been running a freezer. I'm not staying at my house right now. It's a lot more convenient not to have to run the generator. So I got my first deer when I was 14, but I had to do other people's. I'd skinned plenty by then. So, I mean, I'm pretty young, 10 or something, I was doing this. Hey, no, don't you even know.
Tonka.
Almost took a chunk.
Come here, honey.
That fat.
That's gonna be so
I mean,
good.
for this time of year, I mean, that's gotta be pretty happy. Maybe I can trim a little off of this. I don't know. Not a whole lot. Guess that's that. Prime. See, it says it right there. It's prime.
That's it, dude.
Prime.
Gonna shut the freezer off, throw them in there, and they'll just sit in the cold air, so they won't freeze, but they will chill. It's gonna be very chill around here. All right.
Holy yeah, dude. They have eaten my Brussels sprouts once before, and it didn't go well that time. So
does that mean?
Maybe I don't want to be that deer. Let's put it that way.